In this video, I'm going to take you through creating a custom content template to display some content, and then using that template in a view. So the first thing that we want to do is just take a look at the content that we're going to be displaying. So we're going to be displaying the committee member post type. So if we have a look at our post fields, the committee fields look like this: name, email address, and they have an order field as well. All WordPress posts also contain a title, which is this field here. So that's what we're working with in our content template. So we're going to go to content templates. I'm going to add a new template. I'm going to call it committee members. And we want this content template to display committee members. I've got a previous one in there. That's why it's saying that a different content template's already assigned to this item. We're just going to take that over at this stage. So we're going to create the content template. This content template is going to use some Bootstrap buttons. Bootstrap is a layout framework. So the element that we're going to use for our Bootstrap is actually called a panel. So we're just going to go to Bootstrap. It's a Bootstrap component. And it's a panel. So there's a few different versions of the panel. We're going to use this version here with a colored title. So to do that, we're going to just copy the element selector, the class, which is just panel primary, and we're going to pop that into our content template. We want our panel to be panel primary. The content that we want to display are the fields from our committee members. We want the committee member name, and we want the email address, And we also want the image. And we might put that at the top. So that will be the post featured image. We want that to be a thumbnail size, and we're going to call it committee image. And we're going to save that content template. I'm actually going to put the heading into the title, to the panel heading, and leave the image and the email address in the panel body. So now that we've got our committee members content template, we're going to create a view that can display this content. So I'm going to call it committee members. We'll display all results. We'll create our view. We want to display committee member post types. So we'll select committee members. We're happy for it to include everything. We're going to order the content by a field, which is the order field, and we'll go ascending from smallest to lowest. We'll have no limit, no filter. And now we're ready to insert our loop, which should loop through the content and display those the content template. So we'll select a loop wizard. We're going to use a bootstrap grid with 3 columns. And we're going to use a content template to group the fields, but we will do that manually. So the fields that we want to display, well, it's actually not a single field. We're going to display our content template, which is our committee members that we've just created. And we're going to finish that off now. And we should see down here at the bottom. No, we don't see that. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to save that. And we should be able to now see, if we go to our layout where we've displayed where we can display our committee members loop. Which is in where is that? It's in committee, our committee layout. So we'll open up our committee layout, and we should see our view there. Those are our executives, and these are our committee members. So we're going to delete this view. We're going to add in the view that we've just created. We're going to display an existing view, and we want committee members we've just created. And we should then see the view and the content template that we've just been working on pop up in this window. So there's our view, our Bootstrap 3-column grid, which we should be able to now return to our layout. We'll save that and we'll cross our fingers and have a look at what comes up. Okay, so you can see the three-column Bootstrap grid. We've got our panel items. We've got our content in each panel. What we're going to do is now just fix up our formatting so that it matches the rest of our site. Panel heading. Let's just copy that selector. And finally, we've had the effect that we've been looking for. Now, I also want to move the email address from underneath the picture to up beside it, but that's adding content using content templates and views.